What's up, guys? Welcome back to Dub and Nad Gaming, and today we have good and bad news.
So, when I got home from work, Dub told me, "Hey, Dad, look at this. We got 10,000 intel. Everybody got 10,000 intel. I mean, even the people in our line chat, it was blowing up. Everybody was happy. But here's a story for you guys. Don't be like us, because yesterday, this whole time we were holding out for a skill awakening gem. I think a lot of people were waiting for a skill awakening gem, for the chance to awaken Nick Fury, Aegon, or to a lesser extent even Blade. So we were holding, and we kept getting science awakening gems over and over, and we didn't want to use the chronometer. So yesterday, Dub was like, "Dad, the event's ending soon. We're running out of intel and time." And so what we went for
was mutants.
Was a mutant awakening gem.
We didn't want to take the chance out of science.
Yeah. And right now the only mutant 5-star that Dub has is everybody's favorite mutant champion, Cable. I'm being totally sarcastic.
I'm gonna use that awakening gem.
So the funny part was we got 10,000 intel. I'm like, there's nothing we can do about it. Just go ahead and use the intel. So we got five-star shards and stuff. And eventually, after the third try today, guess what came out? Which hurts.
The pain.
Oh, I mean, there's no guarantee that we'll ever get Nick Fury, Aegon, or even Blade. But this was the plan all along, and yeah, it eventually happened, but
I was trying to make myself feel better because this came out when we ran out of intel and we got the 10k, but it's still pretty bad.
Dub was like, "Hey, don't worry, it's okay. We might get Omega Red." Okay,
he's beyond God tier.
1 out of 170 champions.
Okay, that's basically the same thing for Aegon. Okay, guys, I'm making myself feel better.
I'm just hoping, because on top of our, bad RNG, we've made some questionable decisions. I mean, granted, the account is so young. Remember, we got that 4-star generic awakening gem, and Dub decided to use it on Nick Fury, and then next thing you know, if he finishes the Road to the Labyrinth,
gets a skill awakening.
And
then today, I opened a premium hero crystal. I get Nick Fury again.
So our advice would be just to wait it out. Don't be like us. Even if it's a 4-star awakening gem, because we're all at various stages in this game.
I like how we're saying this as soon as I use it.
And then we don't do it. So
no, we used an awakening gem on Sunspot just earlier.
Yeah. We're all at various stages in this game. Some are veterans, some are newbies. I mean, Dub used an awakening gem on Sunspot because he was using him a lot in Act 5. I'm like, "Hey, look, if you're using the champion a lot, go ahead, use him. Plus, it's a 4-star. Eventually, our luck will change and the game will transition to
Stop jinxing it, man.
5 and 6 stars. So, we're trying to get through Act 5 with as least amount of items as possible, because as you can see, our units isn't a lot. Oh man, but going back to this intel, I mean, don't get me wrong, we're grateful that actually Kabam gave us something. If you guys have been playing this game as long as we have, anything you can get from Kabam is a win, even though it hurts. Yeah. If that makes any sense. So
I don't know whether to be happy right now or
So anyway, I'm just hoping that you guys have better luck than us. I've seen people pull skill awakening gems and have had Aegon or Nick Fury waiting. They've been waiting forever, and yeah.
I've been waiting a month.
But man, back in the day, like getting a 5-star awakening gem was like, man.
Yeah, it was like,
I think up to now it's still kind of hard to get, but I guess not as hard.
The 5-star awakening gem is like how the 4-star generic awakening gem
was back in the day. So Dub is obviously catching up, and hopefully he does get lucky. and pull a decent 5-star
Or
mutant
6-star.
mutant champion, so we can use that awakening gem.
And then they do Cable. They're like, yeah, and don't worry, you don't have to use that awakening gem.
So anyway, guys, I hope you put this intel to good use and you have more luck than us.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're new.